So here's the walkthrough on our brand new Ranger 622 Pro 2023 model, kind of how we tricked it out, some of the options, some of the things that we like to do to make that more of a fish catching machine. On the power plant, we start with the little 15 horse Pro Kicker, electronic fuel injection, amazing, starting as just a breeze even if you don't use it much. Of course, we go back to the Verados, which I've had amazing luck with. This is the L6, 400 horse, 400 ponies. You know we gotta have that Minn Kota talon, whether we're at the dock, jig fishing, whatever it may be. And I opt for the 15-foot version with the tilt bracket and the jack plate mount. There we've got two transducers on the back. We've got a mega side imaging, down imaging, and 2D on a Y cable. Way underneath there we've got my 2D skimmer. That's for that high-speed marketing. Make sure you check out our videos on that. As always, Ranger steps, an amazing deal, whether you're in your garage or getting in the boat at the boat launch like this. And of course I've got my Minn Kota Altera. That's kind of my primary trolling motor. That's the 112 pound thrust, 60-inch shaft. Got a little stabilizer there. Of course, we got birch track, about 20 feet of birch track up and down the boat here, so we can get rod holders just about everywhere, add in cleats, whatever it may be. Smooth Move Ultra Air. If you haven't had these or tried them, it's an absolute must. Saves your back. Amazing, changes the ride, even though the 622 is pretty amazing. Put those Smooth Moves in there, it's even more amazing. Of course, we got the Fish Hawk. We got this on a little track piece there. Moved my SmartCraft gauge up, which is just allows me to see that a lot easier. Of course, we got the touch screen here on the 622. That's all my main controls. Two Helix 12s up here. Kind of custom made some mounts on that. Don't ask, it takes forever and it's pretty involved, but I like it because it gets them out and right in my line of sight there. We've got the Zip Wakes. Zip Wakes is basically like an auto trim tab. Once you try those, you don't really have to have them. We got a jack plate on the boat. Been using those for a number of years, double paddle. That's really nice because you can do it on the go. It's a lot easier than trying to get around the throttle. Mercury's got a new throttle this year. New DTS system, pretty amazing. It's got active trim on it. Lots of nice stuff, and it's definitely a little easier on your hand. So in the floor, we've got 3 Dakota lithium 135 amp hour batteries. Really nice because those are dual purpose. In theory, I could use one of those to start my boat, and they also have an internal heating element, super cool, in case we have to charge when it's basically below zero. And I've actually got 2 of the same 135s over here. They're kind of hard to see, along as a 2-bank Minn Kota precision charger, which has a setting specifically for the lithium, which is a big deal. And I've got I made this little panel in here. I got a distribution panel. I've got 2 shutoffs, one for my master, one just for the graphs. I like to take a clam cargo net and I kind of deconstruct some things down here, and I put my life jackets underneath the console. We got the little mesh deal because I have to carry the larger ones. But even in some states, you have to have those out. So whether it's not taking up all your compartment space or being legal, depending on where you're at, and also just a whole lot safer because you can readily access those, you can put 3 of those giant life jackets, or really 4 or 5 of kind of the normal guy life jackets in there, but yet have them readily accessible. So that's my 2023 Ranger 622 Pro and kind of how I set that up. And we didn't go over the just tons of options that are standard, and again, some things that we add from Ranger. But you can go to rangerboats.com and see all those add-ons and all those factory options. This is how I rig my Ranger 622 Pro.